Live button. All right.
Live.
We
Living.
are live. Welcome.
Two of us, anyway.
Yeah, welcome to Two of Us live on Geeks United podcast number 76. David is doing a late script reading, and Bobby ditched out on us on the last moment. So we're just going to steam ahead, drink beers, and talk geek stuff. So mostly we just played Smash for the amount of time we should have been podcasting, but...
Yeah, we could have been already on.
Yeah,
Hey, David says he's able to get on, or he can, but he doesn't have the call.
Another invite, then, if he can't get on, because David always has a problem getting on. But
occasionally I do, too.
We got a lot of exciting topics for you guys tonight. There's been a lot of geek news this week. First off, the Robert Downey Jr. in Iron Man 3-ness. There is... hold on, just loading up the page in the internet.
David is here.
David!
Yeah, I was not expecting to be here. Sorry. I've been home for like 15 minutes.
Well, we just started, so don't worry. I was just listing off the categories.
Word.
We got... I'll start over again because David's here. We got Robert Downey Jr. being in Captain America 3. The Dancing Groot toy is finally here. Wonder Woman details emerged for Batman vs. Superman. Payday is free this week. A Witches movie is happening. New Mega Evolutions have been announced for Pokemon. I don't know if you guys know anything about Nidhogg. Do you guys?
I know a little.
Yeah, I thought you would. I think David actually might like it, but it's interesting. We'll talk about some Nidhogg business. And then there's a lot of comic news this week due to Comic-Con and a lot of rage on this guy's part. So I got a little bit to say. And then David obviously has The Evil Within, so he'll be telling us about that.
No, I won't, because it literally, as I looked, just showed me it finished installing. I haven't been home all day. I got half of it downloaded before I left, because, well, I'll talk about my experience then so far.
You show us then.
And then there's 2 new Spider-Man series coming out. One I'm happy about, one I could give a fuck about. Not even a bit. But we will dive right into the geek news right away. David, what do you think about the Robert Downey Jr. being in Captain America 3? Because I know you're a Robert Downey Jr. fan.
I think that's pretty sweet. I mean, I heard something else disturbing about him. I mean, didn't we already talk about how he wasn't doing a number 4, right?
Yeah. But he also... He said that he was, that we reported last week that he was not going to do it unless Mel Gibson did it, which he was totally joking. He also said a few other directors later that week, just ridiculous directors, because he was just fucking about with people. But so this week he's officially signed to be in Captain America, and they have said that this movie's going to set a Civil War plot line in the future.
That would be absolutely amazing. You know why? Because that means we get to see a new Punisher.
Absolutely. No, I was a little bit... I was pissed off in the morning because it sounded like the Civil War stuff was just people being hopeful. Like, it just sounded like people being like, yeah, because set up Civil War because, of course, if Iron Man and Captain America are in the same movie, it's got to mean Civil War. And I was like, fuck you guys. You're being stupid and starting rumors. And then Marvel itself was like, yeah, we're setting up a Civil War thing. And I was like, freaking shit, man. And like,
that Marvel.
To be fair, I mean, Civil War is fucking sweet. I mean, David loves it. I loves it. It's a great storyline. I'm a little bit afraid how they're gonna adapt it because, to be fair, the book is kind of a wonky single issue type of thing. Like, every issue is an exciting thing. But I don't think that would work as a movie, because every issue ends with, like, huge cliffhanger, like Clone Thor and, like, fucking Spider-Man reveals his identity and all this other crazy shit. And like that, I don't know if it'll work for a movie, but I sure can hope.
Did David just die?
Oh, I'm back.
Yeah, he's back.
I'm gone.
No, you were just saying.
No, but mostly, I mean, I'm excited for Robert Downey Jr. and Captain America to be in the same movie. You know, like that would be cool. But it makes me worry. Mostly, the way I'm thinking is that the whole movie's gonna be Captain America going around going, Bucky, you're my friend, and Bucky's gonna be like, no, and like that's gonna be the entire movie. And then the last 10 minutes is. But then the last 10, no, that's going to be fucking awesome. But the last 10 is going to be Robert Downey Jr. going, you should register, and Captain America going, no, and jumping out of a window, and that's it. You know, end of movie, he jumps out a window after saying no.
It's pretty legit, actually.
I mean, that's the way Civil War starts off, is like, Tony's like, you're gonna have to turn yourself in, Cap, and Cap's like, no, you're infringing on my liberties, and then he jumps and steals a jet, which is fucking
liberties.
You taking my liberties.
Gamer liberties.
I hope that's what happens, instead of just them being like, fuck whatever Captain America 3 was gonna be, Civil War, you know?
Right.
Because, like, Iron Man 2 was mostly just, hey, guess what? We're doing Avengers, and I don't want Cap 3 like, hey, guess what? We're doing Civil War, you know? That's all.
That's pretty true about the second Iron Man.
Yeah, I don't like
That's really funny.
I don't like
You know
it.
what? I'm not... If he doesn't... I'm just not... I like Iron Man in a group, but, I mean, his movie's pretty... Like, the first one was really good. I really enjoyed the first Iron Man, but I'm not going to be super sad if he doesn't get a fourth. And I'm excited to see him in another Avengers-esque movie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course.
With another team.
I don't think they'll ever not... I don't think they'll... they will. Robert Downey Jr. will keep coming back if Marvel keeps going, here's a lot of money. You know, like, I think that's what's going to happen. But I think Chris Evans wants to get out of acting altogether. So they might kill him at the end of Civil War for real.
Really? What does he want?
He wants to either direct or just not make movies. I don't know. That's what he said. He's like, I'm good with acting. And it's like, yeah, you can't do with acting. It owns your soul. No.
Rick Moranis got out of it too, didn't he?
Who?
Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, sure.
He did, actually.
Do you guys
want to do like a third Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something like that?
No, fuck that. Oh yeah, he hasn't been in movies for a very long time. I wish he would come back to movies. He's fantastic.
Well, they said he's like the only person that couldn't get him for like another because he wouldn't do it. He's done acting.
Yeah.
I think he composed it.
I would hope he would be in the new Ghostbusters if they ever do that Ghostbusters. If they ever do a Ghostbusters film, I hope he would be in it. Yeah, good.
Right.
So, do you want to guys still keep going with Marvel stuff so I can just get it all out and then we can move on to other...
that. That sounds pretty efficient,
sure.
Frank. That sounds very efficient. Thank you.
Thank you, David.
No, thank you, Frank.
There's a shit ton of Marvel news because New York Comic Con was this past weekend, and I mean there was some pretty cool stuff coming out of New York Comic Con. There's a new Guardians of the Galaxy animated show. There is they announced that they're gonna not redo Secret War, but they're gonna do Secret Wars, and it was mostly like the font of Star Wars and a bunch of heroes beating the shit out of each other in a cover.
That sounds like a good idea.
I mean, yeah, because it's written by one of the guy, Jonathan Hickman. The guy can fucking write anything, and I would read it. Like the guy
I can write anything. No one's giving me. Oh, that's not true. I can't write shit.
Frank wouldn't read it. Everything. Probably.
Yeah, it would just be Man-Thing, just hanging out. That'd be it. That'd be the entire comic. It would just be like, damn it.
I would just make the story. I just make this story and space it so that the text forms the picture of the thing on every page.
Every page. So yeah, but that's not the only event they're going to revisit. There's 2 other events they're going to revisit. They're going to redo Civil War. Like, they're not even changing the name. It's not like Secret Wars now or Civil Wars. It's just called Civil War, and it's it sounds like it's just gonna be a straight fucking redo of Civil War, which is, to some people, is not a bad idea. To me, it sounds like, why the fuck would you do that? And then, and then they also said they're gonna revisit Age of Ultron, but have it versus Marvel Zombies, which.
Oh, I just want to see an actual Marvel Zombies movie.
That would be
just a standalone, like, straight from the friggin' books, Marvel Zombies, especially 4, I would say it's 3 or 4, that has Man-Thing, who basically is the only survivor because the Earth heals him faster than that rain shit can decay him.
Of course, it had to do with Man-Thing, and that's why it's your favorite.
Yep.
No,
but Hulk is scary. I'm sorry. If there's any zombie...
But they would never do that. It would have to be wicked hard R to be like Marvel Zombies, and because it's so.
Have you not seen the Punisher Max movie or whatever?
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that now. That was back when Marvel didn't own it, and now Disney owns it, and there's no way Disney's making an R-rated Marvel
That
film.
is so right.
No.
So right.
Yeah.
No, there's
we'll
no
file
way.
We'll file that under shit I didn't think about.
Yeah, you gotta think. Disney owns it now. The hardest rating they're ever gonna go for is Pirates of the Caribbean in PG-13.
That's risque, dude.
Yeah.
But so I'm kind of pissed that they're redoing a lot of comics, because it kind of just shows, comics have been really good at not reinventing themselves and being stupid. They've never, even with the New 52 relaunching and rebooting, it's all new stories with new plot lines and a new perspective. And but this just sounds like they're being what made us a lot of money? Those events. We should do it again. I mean, Age of Ultron versus Marvel Zombies sounds cool, because Ultron blasting a bunch of zombies kind of sounds fucking awesome. But other than that, it might be dumb. It might be really dumb. Then the final bit of Marvel news that I have, so I can shut up,
I'm
is that
fanboy.
I'm pissed. See, there's only one Marvel thing right here.
I'm just kidding. I was listening. Nuh-uh, you've got Spider-Man right there, dude. You got Marvel?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There it is. Superior Spider-Man.
But
that's it. That's all I got.
I was just kidding. I don't know. I was listening to one of your latest podcasts. I think I just finished it with Real Books Don't Have Batman. It was just funny. It was like, I'm not a Marvel fanboy or anything, but if you're a Marvel fanboy, you might like it. You're a Marvel fanboy. You're converting.
No, I mean, you can sort of tell we're starting to fall in love with Marvel again with the podcast. We're slowly.
Well, I was like, wow, they're really talking a lot about Marvel for a Batman podcast.
But we're pissed about it. it's like, I don't want to like this. Damn it. Damn it. I like this. Damn it. But yes. So two new Spider books are coming out. One is really stupid, and one is really awesome. One is called Silk. I think I told about this on a podcast before. They did a secret origin thing where Peter wasn't the only one bit by the spider that day. There was also this other hot chick that was bit by a spider, and she's now she's just running around with Peter as a love interest who can also use spider powers. And of course, she has a promiscuous way of putting on her suit because the only suit she wears is only spider webs. She literally just goes and covers herself, and that's it. That's her whole costume. Like,
doesn't that shit go away after a couple hours?
Yeah, so I don't know how that would work. And most of the time,
like she has a timer. Oh.
Yeah, what if she faces what's his name? Like the guy who could do water, like the what's his name? Hydro Man.
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, then you know what I'm talking about. What happens then? It washes off and she's straight up naked. Like what? Like what happens? Like
it's probably selfie comics.
What if she gets like burned or something? Like what is that gonna do? Like that's just going up and it goes away real fast.
It's just kind of like this isn't well thought out, but mostly the whole character is dumb, and mostly the entire comic is turned into Peter Parker being like, "Hey, I finally found a chick I have something in common with, and will fucking kill me for running around in a Spider-Man suit all the time." You know, so it makes sense, like Peter Parker-wise, it's just stupid. The other one, which doesn't make any sense at all, but it's still gonna be awesome, is Spider-Gwen. There was an alternate universe Spider which starred Gwen Stacy if she was bit by a spider instead of Peter Parker, and it was motherfucking badass. And now, they were like, it made them a shit ton of money, so they're like, well, we're gonna give her a fucking comic. So in February, Spider-Gwen is coming out, and I'm totally for it. I will pick this comic up. I will read the shit out of this. I'm excited. It sounds really stupid because why would Gwen Stacy be bit by a spider? But fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Because that's why. Yeah. Man, see? Now scram, kids, you bother me. Man.
So I'll stop ranting. So that way. Payday 2 is free this week, guys. Did you download it?
I actually have owned it for a little while.
We have
what?
Payday 2, I thought.
I actually have owned it for a while.
Same here.
Yeah. You can see
those
on
of us
Geek,
who don't own.
I did a review on Geek Universe.
You did.
I was about to say Geek
Universe.
If you check it out.
Yeah, it was a video.
Wait. Video.
So you're on the YouTube channel right now. So like, search the videos, find the Mike's review, and find.
Not right now, Mike. Frank, not right now. After this podcast.
All right.
Then go search for these.
Afterwards.
Yes.
Also, you
have what you're watching right now and go do something else. Best publicity move ever.
Okay, no. I will say you can stop watching this podcast and watch the new Arcade Recall episode. How about that? Because the new Arcade Recall episode is hilarious. So, down for it.
It took me so long on that one because I never played the game, so I had no enthusiasm for it.
My bad.
But
I kind of felt watching this. I'm like, oh, this is why it took so long for him to do this episode. Like,
it was boring.
Because you dig through conspiracies.
Yeah. Well, the voiceovers are done for the next one and the intro, so that's a start. But that's because I have a co-host. I believe I have 6 more episodes written so far. But that's where I'm at right now. So yeah.
So yeah, Payday 2 is free until the 16th, I believe. So go on to Steam, download that shit. It's a free game. So
after the podcast.
After the podcast, of course.
We should just. I was gonna say we should just put up a disclaimer. If we tell you to do anything, it's always after the podcast. Never stop watching or listening to the podcast to go do what we tell you to do.
It's implied. Come on, David.
Come on.
Hey, trust me, people out there, you never know.
Okay, right.
So, moving forward, have you heard of Nidhogg? I know Mike has.
I saw him play on Steam Train.
Yeah, do you know? Can you explain what it is, Mike?
You are a sword fighter. You're trying to get to the... You're playing against the second player. The second player is trying to get to the left side of the screen. You're trying to get to the right side, and you just keep going and fighting sword fighters as you go. You like basically get in one sword fight, get in like a little battle with them, and then you just run as far as you can until the next one, and then the other player still controls the next one and the one after it. But eventually, the winner gets to the end, and it kind of has like an 8-bit silhouette look to it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Exactly. So it's kind of, and it's like really competitive. Like it's an esport thing. Like it's not like I didn't know about it until I was at a tournament and like they were playing some serious fucking Nidhogg, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Because it's weird. It looks like fencing. Like it's just, it looks, because you kind of just run forward and stab people with your sword, but it
just looks like
really
it looks like Prince of Persia on a really old color PC.
Exactly. I would compare it to how simple like dive kick is to this, you know, like dive kick is all about just dive kicking. This one's all about just fucking running your sword into somebody. But that's what makes it so complicated.
And then you run to the next guy, and the other player can still control them and shit like that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool from what I saw.
It's fun. I mean, I got to play a little bit. It's fun. And it won IGN's Best of January when I was looking up the article on this. But basically, they're going to be launching it on October 14th for PlayStation 4 and the PS Vita. So, David, you can totally get it on your PS4, so that way you can see all the 8-bit graphics and all their glory.
All that power in use.
All that power.
I mean, something you could have on Atari, you're going to have on your PlayStation 4.
Or you PlayStation 4?
Or you could
like just Atari game, seriously. Like when I'm playing Shovel Knight on the 3DS, I'm like, this looks like a fucking Nintendo game. It probably could be done on a Nintendo.
No. I actually on Virtual Console this week, because I got like $10 eShop stuff. I got Castlevania Icarus.
Nice.
So because I never played either, so I thought.
Which Castlevania?
Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse.
Okay, all right. Don't get that Lords of Shadow one on here.
No, I had heard.
They tried to do a side-scrolling God of War. It doesn't work.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful.
I know.
I looked up what the best Castlevania game was, and then like Dracula's Curse was very close to the top, so I got it. I was like, why not? It's fucking hard, but not as hard as Kid Icarus.
Well, the 3 that were on DS were pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm interacting with my Hitbox chat for a second, and one of my said, y'all need a black guy on the podcast to mix it up. And I'm about to type to him, we have one. We have one. But
he's not very token.
He's gone tonight. He heard me say that, but I typed it anyway.
Mostly he ran, you know.
That black.
He must know we have a black guy on here usually.
Nah, I think this might be his first time in the podcast. He's usually in my channel, but...
cool.
No.
And I play WoW with him sometimes.
We are 76 episodes into this thing, and we always have a black guy, okay?
Yeah. Always have a black guy. Also, by the way, the newest patch for World of Warcraft drop. Don't mute me because this is legit news. The patch dropped today. The patch dropped today for World of Warcraft. It's a pre-patch, and all the new character models are in place. The new queuing for dungeons and raids and all that other stuff is in place. Your stat squish has been implemented. Don't worry about the stupid doodly hop number crunch because everything else got scaled down as well. So, I
saw. Okay.
Yep. So I have yet to go check out my my character.
For 2 seconds, I'm gonna indulge you for 2 seconds. I saw the fucking World of Warcraft trailer for Lords of Draenor today because it was on the front of every one of my YouTube videos, and I have no fucking clue what the fuck is happening from those trailers. I watched. They are pretty though. They are.
Frank,
Like,
I've
never seen works look cooler. But
you know what you should do if you care, which you probably don't. But if you are curious about the cinematics, because Blizzard, whether you like the game or not, makes incredible cinematics. If you go to battle.net/WOW and then go to videos and look at all of their trailers from all of their stuff, and even in a row, it almost tells kind of a cool story. But you kind of you can watch all of the game cinematics and whatever, but the trailer cinematics are really cool. And what would be cool too is if you watch.
Is this orc people? Are they like are the orcs taking over and they're killing the guy from the last expansion? Like what the fuck?
No, that's the thing. Well, the orcs are one of the original races, and wow, and basically
I know they're the original race. Like why is it a big deal that they're finally doing something?
Okay, just in this last expansion. The Horde and the Alliance team up to take down the Horde leader because he's pretty much gone crazy and is trying to make a quote-unquote true Horde. He gets taken down. Then he gets taken to the newest area with the newest race to determine what happens to him. And I can't remember how, but he gets like sent back in time or something like that, and to undo something. It's kind of crazy.
They ripped off Mortal Kombat 9.
But I don't know. It's supposed to be really cool, and they've implemented the new character model, so I'm excited to see what my new character looks like. And speaking of games that I want to play and log into, I have just received my copy, and it is now fully downloaded, of The Evil Within, which I will probably maybe stream like an hour or so tonight. After this podcast.
Bash Brothers like the cool people.
Yeah,
sorry
come on,
about that. I love horror.
No,
I mean, I love horror too, but like, come on. I've been collecting
a quick DS, and I'd rather have. Dude, you guys know I wish I had a 3DS. Oh, I've yet to tell my wife. I forgot, but I did finally, after however long, repurchase Mario Kart so that the three of us can play.
What, on the Wii?
Nice.
The Wii U.
The Wii.
I still have it.
So 6? Is it 6? Mario Kart 6 or 7? No, 7 was on the 3DS.
Mario Kart Wii.
That's what it's called?
It's just, yeah. It's just like the
one
on Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have Mario Kart 7 and 8 now.
Yeah, but this is
Do you have 7?
And I got it for cheaper.
I have 7.
7 I played for the first time the other day, and I thought 8 was like the groundbreaking one, and I thought it was like, you know, the big change. But like most of the changes that happened in Mario Kart happened in 7, and I didn't know that.
It's the anti-gravity stuff that's in 8.
Yeah, which I thought like all the coin stuff and the
Yeah.
underwater stuff was all started in 8, but 7 did that, and I was like,
7,
all my favorite stuff started in 7.
Mm-hmm. I beat that game twice, so I'm pretty good at it.
That fucking game. I don't care. And also you can do download play, so you can play with anybody with a 3DS. So
The problem
I would have to own it.
choose a guy if they use it.
I would have to go buy a 3DS to play with you guys.
Well, I don't have Mario Kart on the regular Wii anymore. I got the Wii U.
Yeah, you got the Wii U. I mean,
That's
that's
right.
the better one.
The first DLC's coming out for Mario Kart 8 next month. That's the Legend of Zelda stuff.
How much is that?
Nice.
I think it was $20 for both. We bought them because the next one's not coming out till like May.
But so $20 for both of them. Basically,
Yeah, and
order this one and pre-order the next one.
It makes the game 50% bigger. So I mean,
damn, that's worth it.
Yeah, but
yeah, that sounds worth it.
It's
Mario Kart's a pretty big game, and I mean, I love Link, so I would always have Legend of Zelda stuff, no matter what.
Yeah.
Like Deshaun downloaded the Link Between Two Worlds theme on the 3DS, and it looks gorgeous. Like worth the $2. Absolutely worth it because it's fucking gorgeous on the XL.
Nice. Oh yeah, there's a 3DS XL too now, isn't there?
No, now there's the new 3DS, which I was looking up about today, and it looks interesting. Like, I mean, no, it's called the It's called the new 3DS. It is not called. No, they're calling it the new 3DS, which just makes it confusing because what happens when they get a newer 3DS? But,
you just said it. Newer 3DS.
Oh, that's a dumbass title.
I don't know.
Because new 3DS is a good title?
3DSU.
Yeah, those are dumbass titles. But I mean, that's cool. And that's totally kind of fucking worth it. And the screen is bigger, and it's got HTML5, so web browsing's faster.
Well, you don't have the 3DS XL.
Which I mean,
your screen's small to begin with.
Mine's so tiny. My screen's so tiny. I wish
Deshaun. So it's quite portable.
No, that's just you have a big ass phone, Mike. What the hell are you talking about? That's like if I had a big ass. That's like if I had a laptop the size of my freaking desktop. It's like, see, it's just portable, it's easy, portable. Or if I had like a phone.
Well,
it just looks big because I
have my laptop 17 inches, so.
Well, it looks big because it's the same fucking size as a 3DS XL, Mike. They both look the same size in your hands.
I know, but my hands are really small. That's why.
That's a big fucking phone, dude. It's almost as long as your head.
That's a great
phone.
No,
I just have it closer to the microphone. Closer to the camera. That's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Yeah.
See, back here it's really small. See, it's normal size again.
Yeah, David, you think you're all cool with the iPhone S2?
No, I don't, because I want an Android.
Yeah, get the Android so you can emulate N64 games on it. Like, you can't do that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
Well, I just blew his mind.
Hold on. Give me a fucking moment. I'll fucking show you.
There goes Frank.
I'm sorry. As
long as it's Killer Instinct. Gold.
I do not have Killer Instinct, but I want it. I want it. Super Nintendo. But moving on to other news while I wait for this to load. I guess we'll keep going with video game news. I know you. Do you guys give a fuck about Pokemon in any way? I know you guys kind of don't, but
I mean,
they're in Smash Brothers.
You can just mention it quick if you want. I have lost touch with Pokemon since like Gold and Silver or some shit.
I've never played.
I was with
like I get sucked in.
David. I was exactly with you for so long. I was so against any new Pokemon because I only wanted like Gold, like everything from Gold and Silver and below to be the only Pokemon because I thought it was ridiculous after they got so many.
What is there, like 650 or some fucking shit like that?
Yeah, they got a fucking ton.
That's
shit ton.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I love it, but at the same time, it's
getting out of hand.
It's absolutely getting out of hand.
Brace yourselves. More Pokemon are coming.
Look, I was playing this terrible Batman Beyond game on my N64 on my.
Excuse me. That doesn't look like a 64.
On my phone.
I could not do that.
Yeah, you should never play this Batman Beyond game. I downloaded it because I was like, I didn't know there was a Batman Beyond game, and then it was fucking awful.
It's just the SNES?
Yeah, no, there's Super Nintendo. I'm sorry.
How's the battery life on
that? Decent. I can go all day. Look how bad this game is. Oh my god. Batman Beyond, you have been shamed.
DK, well, his name is Dark Knight, in my chat said that currently there are 719 Pokemon. That is 530 too many.
I was distracted by the Nintendo. Okay, so
you just keep making that number bigger. You know that. It's not like it's impossible to make it with Pokemon.
No, I know, but fuck.
I loved Pokemon like Gold, Silver, and I was done with it. You know, I grew out of it, and I never touched it until Deshaun was like, play fucking Ruby, and it'll change your mind. And I was like, no, Deshaun, that's stupid. I don't want to play with 400-something Pokemon. And then I did, and it was kind of fucking awesome, and I liked it. But then what really changed my mind about Pokemon is the new Black and White. Not Black and White. Y and X.
Oh yeah, Z.
Male and female.
Y and X. Pokemon Y and X was actually really, really good. They made it all 3D. Well, not all 3D. It's all 3D modeled, but like only the battles are set in, Nintendo 3D. And there's so many Pokemon, and it's just kind of a smart game. It makes it easy to pick up and play because they kind of made XP share really easy. Like, in fairness, the game became easier, but it doesn't make it less fun to play.
Right.
They made it so the XP shares with everybody in the party, so you don't need to like keep switching Pokemon to be able to have all your Pokemon be at a certain level. They'll just kind of upgrade with each other. And then they also put it so when you catch Pokemon, you still gain XP, which is good. And then they added Mega Evolutions, which was the reason why I brought this up in the first place. Mega Evolutions are cool because you think a Pokemon stops evolving after 3 levels, and then there's this special ability you can activate that makes it evolve for a battle. And makes it like, it's kind of stupid because they stole it directly from Digimon. Like, it's directly stolen from Digimon. But Digimon's been dead for years.
Wasn't Digimon?
Digimon. So yeah, basically. But I mean, have you ever seen the Digimon movie, the original one? It's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I know. You're too
Sorry,
old,
that
but,
collect monsters genre just passed me by without me noticing it.
Yeah, I grew up in that generation, so.
I started.
There's such a collectathon nowadays,
I do remember a few times renting Pokemon Snap for 60.
Oh man, Pokemon Snap is fucking
That's
awesome.
different.
That's a good game.
You're not catching.
I guess. Touche.
But still, I know Nintendo makes a good game when they want to.
My argument for Pokemon is it's a great turn-based RPG. Is basically it.
Agreed.
Yeah, like you can't argue.
Creatures, little hoarder. I mean, what a great game for hoarders. This one over here. Ooh. Yeah.
And then they start buying toys.
But they announced that there is a couple new Mega Evolution.
Wait, quick. Oh, I was going to say, sorry, about the evolution, yeah. DK goes, they're slowly revealing new Mega Pokemon in the updated Ruby and Sapphire, and some of them look so stupid. Is it Mega slow? What have my eyes seen, and why can it not be unseen?
There's Ray. I can't even pronounce this fucking Pokemon's name. Guaza. I'm fucking terrible with names, so I apologize. But he's the first one that was shown off. They also showed off that Metagross, which is stupid. Mostly I just care about Mega Gengar, but Mega Gengar was released in the last one, so I don't give a fuck. But but you know. The one that was released the other day, but it's still a rumor, but because it hasn't been confirmed, is that there's going to be a Mega Beedrill, and Mega Beedrill looks fucking sweet, and I fucking love Beedrill, so I will be so excited to have Mega Beedrill.
Segapod said that Mega Ampharis is fabulous. It kind of is fabulous looking.
At first, I thought Mega Charizard looked stupid because there's Mega Charizard X, which is awesome because he turns into a fucking dragon, and then there's Mega, but I have Y, so he turns into a fucking flying Pokemon, and I thought it was stupid at first, but once you see it in game, it looks sweet. There's Mega Sceptile, there's Mega Swampert, there's Mega Beedrill, Mega Pidgeot, there's Mega Slowbro, and Mega Slowbro looks like he's in fucking pain. Like, he looks like he's just like, kill me, kill me. And then Mega Steelix, Mega Sableye, Mega Sharpedo, Mega Chompert, Mega Altera, fuck that guy. Mega Glia, sorry, all the fucking Pokemon have terrible fucking names for me to pronounce. Mega Lopunny, Mega Galat, fuck him. Mega Audino, and Mega Dancy. So they're adding 2 new Mega Evolution. The rest are either starters or legendary Pokemon, or the ones that everyone loves, like Onix and Slowbro and Pidgeot and Beedrill. But come on, Mega Beedrill looks like. Let me just screen share. I'm being a dick.
Be a dick.
I know you guys don't give a. I know you guys don't care, but here it is. There they are. They look like they're in a lot of pain, or they took a lot of steroids. But do you see Mega Slowbro? Like, he just kind of looks like he's like, fucking kill me, please.
In the shell.
Yeah.
God. Is that on it? Mega. What is that? Steelix?
Steelix. Which is the evolved thing of Onix, so yes. Sableye. Sharpedo's looks stupid. Oh my God, Sharpedo looked hard.
What the hell?
And then, yeah, so these are the 2 ones I didn't want to pronounce earlier because they looked fucking dumb. Look at that. Audino and Diancie.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there you go. I'm tripping out, dude. So yeah, Pokemon Mega Evolutions. I'm not gonna go out right away and buy Omega Ruby and Sapphire, but at the same time, I probably will buy them. So. David, I gotta blow my nose. So talk about the Dancing Groot toy.
The Dancing Groot toy. How about I just talk about how much I want the Dancing Groot toy? How about that? No, but if we all remember, this is going to be a spoiler at this point. Ooh, I'm gonna screen share it. This is a spoiler, but if you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy by now, I'm sorry. So we all know that Groot comes into a big part of this, and he sacrifices himself. Basically, then Rocket takes a stick of what used to be Groot and sticks it into a pot with dirt, and little baby Groot grows. And let's see what this guy does. I'm screen sharing now. Okie dokie, maybe not, because that, my friends, is a commercial. We're gonna remove that.
Or
for just a second.
Hold on, that's my porn collection.
Hold on. I don't want these jerks getting free advertisement off us.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck
Nah.
that.
Plus, they're talking about salad.
Salad.
Oh, Morningstar. Yeah, whatever. There we go. Tee-hee. Okay, well, it's cute. It looks like it's...
Sorry, I got text.
It just kind of looks like it's a... Like it's a wire in the ground that is bent in the middle, you know, like kind of like a pregnant, like an outline like that, and it just is spinning around every so often because he just kind of goes like this and nothing else moves. So it was kind of cute, but if I'm gonna pay for a dancing Groot, I want those arms moving, I want the head going, like I want dancing Groot.
Okay, to be fair, it's only $15. It wiggles around and it has a built-in speaker that sings Jackson's Five's "I Want You Back," and
That's
then he
amazing.
says "I am Groot" at the end.
And it says I am Groot.
Yeah, it says "I am Groot."
Oh, I'm just gonna throw my money at these people.
Ah,
Lord does that.
he wiggles around. He wiggles. He just kind of does a little hip movement. That's pretty much it. But they're gonna make a shit ton of money off of that for only $15.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of money. If it's only $15, people are gonna be like, fine, you know, like I don't care. People loved it. Everyone I know loved Guardians of the Galaxy except my girlfriend. That's it. That's the only person I know who didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy. That's it.
Are you questioning your relationship now?
A little bit. I had to, but she liked Winter Soldier, so I could forgive her. So, you know, that's all.
Yeah, okay. Yes. I mean, I really liked Winter Soldier, don't get me wrong, but hard to compare to the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but it's a light-hearted fare instead. It like compared to the spy like heaviness of the Winter Soldier. That's why I enjoy Winter Soldier, because it's kind of like
Winter Soldier
more of a.
Oh, don't get me wrong, that movie was great. I saw it in the theater.
It's beautiful. I've seen it like 3-4 times now. It's fucking good. I just think that Disney's gonna make a shit ton of money off of that, and I mean Etsy already jumped on it, and there you could buy any dancing Groot toy on Etsy, but it's not official. So,
right.
If you want one that wiggles its head and shakes its arms, like David said, go on Etsy. So last piece of news, I think, is that more news for a movie that's way far off are emerging. Batman vs. Superman in 2016, yes, 2 years off, just got a news reveal that Wonder Woman will have the new 52 retcon of being not just like molded from clay, like her original origin is, that she was molded from clay and made a baby. And that's because that's stupid. Instead, they make her a daughter of Zeus, which is way cooler and makes way more sense than just being like, she's super because I made her out of clay. So.
But Zeus make her.
I'm really trying to figure out a way to maybe Diana.
Yes.
Diana. No, that doesn't work.
What?
I'm trying to figure out how to make it sound like Dreidel out of clay, but with Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it totally does. Diana. No, it doesn't. Yeah, never mind.
No,
You're
it
right.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't work.
Oh my god. See,
No.
it could be woman,
No,
woman,
see-
woman, but that just doesn't make any sense. It's not specific enough.
A lot of people are pissed about this because they kind of think that the new 52 Redcon is stupid, but I think those people are stupid, and I'll fight you. That the new 52 Redcon of Wonder Woman being a goddess is way better than everything else because it makes her so much more of a badass and has a very interesting dynamic of her having to deal with gods and kind of made this comic the Game of Thrones of superhero comics. And I don't say that lightly because I love Game of Thrones. So if you like Game of Thrones, you might actually like this book. Because it's fucking nuts. And a lot of people die. And other crazy shit. So... And it's awesome. It's mostly like she deals with tons of gods. Zeus goes missing. She has to fight a bunch of people because Zeus goes missing, and then she becomes the god of war, and that makes it even more awesome. So
Hey, if you guys lose me, I'm having internet issues over here, but I think I'm still vocal.
Yes, you are.
All right, just computer problems on this end. Whatever.
Weird.
So I can't watch you guys.
Or be a part of the podcast, apparently.
What happened?
I think he meant either he meant to turn his camera off and still be in chat, or he was like, fuck this, and dipped out.
Well, anyways, that's kind of it for news this week, so...
Sorry I was not so prepared. I was at actually a reading today, a cold read, so...
No worries, David. Me and Mike thought you weren't coming, so we were just going to do the podcast ourselves. We were just going to...
Oh, I should have just let you guys do that.
Nah, it was more fun with you, David. You know it.
You're just saying that because you're live.
It would have just us being like, so we're podcasting, right? Yeah. That would have been it. That would have been the entire thing.
But that would have been great.
We did play earlier, and I won 2 out of the 3 times. So.
Oh, nice, dude. I just want to say I'm super excited to play this. Evil Within. And I'm excited.
Stream it on the Hitbox.
I am.
Post it on.
I'm posting it on YouTube. Post it.
Alright, well, I don't know if Mike's coming back, so we might as well just kind of sign off.
Okay, I'm down.
Alright, you want to kick it off? Ladies first. So.
Oh, sure, thanks! Well, my name is David the Man Zombie. You can find me at geekuniverse.com. You can find me at hitbox.tv/themanzombie, streaming my gameplay and streaming this podcast. You can also find me at Facebook.com/No Sympathy for Stupidity. That would be my page name, No Sympathy for Stupidity. And Twitter at the Man Zombie. I do want to say, just because it was so awesome and it was so fun, I got to be a guest star on Ponecast, all about World of Warcraft podcast. If you'd like to, you can. I'm going to highlight that on my hitbox. Otherwise, you can go to ponecast.com, PWNCAST. Find them on iTunes. check out. They're really, really fun people to listen to, especially if you like the WoW. So, and we had a blast, and it was good times.
Wow, somebody indulged you in podcasting about World of Warcraft.
No,
That's crazy.
they are a WoW podcast. They are a WoW podcast. They've had people who are like in the community and shit, and they were like, well, thank you for being here. And I was like, thank you for having me. I'm some schmuck who likes to play World of Warcraft and talk about it. And you've had people who are like legitimately in the community making websites and chat rooms and all this other shit. Dumbass tank working as legendary cloak.
That's pretty. I mean, that's pretty good for you. Just know that I'm not gonna listen, even if it's you, David. There's no way I would just project myself. I'm sorry. I support.
I'm gonna tie you down. I'm gonna put. Except for WoW. I'll support you in everything you do. That is completely in no way related to WoW.
Then I'm fine with it. So, I am Frank. Frank Duran. You can find me everywhere as Frank on my Twitter, on Tumblr, everything. You can check out my. Yeah, you can check out my podcast, Real Books Don't Have That Batman. It is a Batman-loving podcast. It's supposed to be read, Real Books Don't Have Batman. I read comics because Real Books Don't Have Batman. And it's just a whole lot of love for Batman. We have our weekly Batman segment with Batman Eternal.
There's a lot of love now.
Yeah, well, don't tell nobody.
Oh, there's a lot of Batman love.
It's a whole lot of comics. And you can check it out on geekyuniverse.com. We apologize for geekyuniverse.com being down the past week. GoDaddy can go fuck itself.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself. That's our website.
Yeah, we'll get it up soon. But other than that, you can check out Geeky Universe content on the YouTube and on our Facebook, and also on our Twitter. So check those places out to keep up to date on the Geeky Universe, where you can get all the geeky news you will ever need.
You know what? Before we go,
yes.
Sorry, let's push Mike and Bobby since they're not here. Super quick. You can find Mike, who was with us temporarily on this briefly on this podcast. Actually, most of the time he was on here with us.
Yeah.
You can find him, Multi-Monitor Mike. He's on geekuniverse.com. You can YouTube.com. Oh man, what is it?
Arcade Recall.
It's just Arcade Recall.
Arcade Recall.
Well, just go to YouTube, search Arcade Recall. Look for the crazy bald guy in the thumbnail. Multi-Monitor Mike. They're great.
Like, I really mean it. It's really fucking funny. Like, I'm not even lying, not even, like, just promoting to promote. I mean it. It's fucking funny.
He's hilarious.
And then Bobby is Dr. Smitty. You can find his dumpster diving adventures on the Dr. Smitty YouTube channel.
Superbly popular.
Yeah, somehow, but I mean, it's super interesting because he just dives into dumpsters and finds a bunch of game stuff, so more power to him, yes.
He does pretty well with that. I mean, there's a whole community. He does good stuff with that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, be sure to check, and if you want all of us together, you're watching the YouTube right now. There is tons of episodes, 76 episodes in this podcast. You can watch us all talk about geeky news all night, or you can watch our other series like Geeks Who Suck, or you can watch David play a bunch of WoW or Destiny and stuff like that. It's fun, full of good stuff, so check it out. But that's it for episode number 76. I hope you have a great night. I hope you have a great day, and keep geeking.
Yes.